Hello Aries, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading from the 18th to the 24th of November 2019 for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Aries. So I'm just pulling an oracle card from the Sacred Traveller Oracle deck. Oh, that just flipped over, so let's have a nosy. Oh gosh, we have Desert Passage. Trust there's a divine plan. You see, there's all sparseness here. This is where you might feel lack. This is where you might need to dig deep and trust that there is a plan to bring growth, expansion, maybe a time of flourishing and thriving into your life. Trust there's a divine plan. Some of you need to hear that message. Okay. Angels, what is the message for Aries, please? Our lovely Arians. Okay. Yeah. You're being given some kind of breadcrumb trail here. You know, trust that there's a divine plan because there are signs being left for you to follow. You're being guided. This is about connecting to your intuition, listening to your dreams, paying attention to coincidences or things that just register with you because you're being guided. It could well be that you're being blessed by people from the other side as well, people you might have lost to the other side. You're being given blessings or guidance in some way, shape or form. And it's guiding you forward, Aries. Beautiful. Okay, let's pull an energy card, Aries. What is the energy, please? Angel, spirits, guides for Aries. Oh. Yeah, you see? Do you see that? That's what I was saying. When the sun appears, when there's no growth, when there's sparsity, when there's nothing but sand here, nothing that brings you reward in any way, shape or form, the sun appears and everything begins to grow. Beautiful message. Okay, let me just read that out to you, Aries, the sun card. It is number 1, okay. The sun. New beginnings and great creativity. The sun brings blessings to the earth, and this card portends blessings in your own life as well. Just as the sun nurtures the earth, bringing new life into the spring and summer, this is your time for a new beginning, the onset of a nurturing new light in your life, the light of divine inspiration and personal growth. This card often marks a time of great creativity, bringing the culmination of an important new project, such as the birth of a new baby, or the writing or publication of a book, or even the birth of a new you. Now is the time to put your energy into expressing your truth and vision. Visualize the light of divine love pouring into your heart and mind like the rays of the sun, bringing inspiration, growth and abundant blessings. See the future you want to create. I know the sun is shining on your intentions right now. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, that's wonderful messages. Okay. So Aries, let's see what the cards have to say. Angel, spirits, guides, what is the message please for Aries? (18th to the 24th of November 2019, please. What is the message for Aries, please? Too many there. Okay, Aries, we have the Ten of Pentacles, past position. Present position. We have the Two of Swords. I'm going to get one more for that. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. Challenge for Aries. Five of Pentacles. I think I just had that for Taurus. Advice from Spirit. Nine of Cups, the wish fulfillment card. Oh. Okay, go on, we'll read those. We have the Six of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Emperor as your outcome. This is you, Aries, the Emperor. Claiming your throne, maybe. Okay, let's clarify the cards. So angels and spirits and guides, please let us clarify the cards for Aries. Okay, a card has turned over. Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands. That's in the past position. Present position with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. We have Aries, the Devil. Interesting. Five of Pentacles. In the challenge position, we have the Seven of Cups. Let me pull one more. Yeah, that makes sense. The Page of Swords. The Nine of Cups in the advice from Spirit. Wow, we've got the Queen of Swords here. And the Emperor and other cards in the outcome. Powerful. Knight of Wands is the bottom of the deck, Aries. This is beautiful. Powerful as well. Wow. Okay. Before I start the reading, Aries, there's one thing that I am noticing in this reading. We have the Devil and the Emperor. These can be opposites in some way for me as a reader, because the Devil is where we give power to an illusion, could be to other people, or give our power to situations where we don't feel we have power within ourselves to break free of something. Something keeps us small, something keeps us where we are. That can be the Devil energy, as well as obviously challenging toxic relationships, you know, all of this kind of thing. But the Emperor is somebody who is ruled by Mars. That Mars is pure energy, pure raw energy, raw power. And the Emperor understands how to channel that power. There's a message of, there's a change here throughout this reading of where you're not feeling powerful enough, where you're not recognizing your own power. Certainly towards the end of the week, you're going to recognize who you are. You're going to reconnect to self here. Because the Emperor owns his power. He doesn't give his power to anybody else. And there's a change here for that reason. Let's start with these two cards. Now, I do put these cards in categories. Invariably, Aries, some of the energies may resonate with you in a different way. So sometimes it's the messages that matter. We have the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. The Ten of Wands is a card of burdens, sometimes carrying unnecessary burdens because it's a 10, there's a completion here. Some of you are carrying burdens, something that you need to release now. You're carrying the weights of the past, maybe. Now this can sometimes be when you've got too much on your plate, can be when people are putting on you, when they're taking advantage of you in some way. It could be in terms of the career front as well, or money, to do with money and career. Could also be to do with relationships as well. You're just finding the journey hard. That is the Ten of Wands. It's not something that you can't cope with. This person's back is bent, but it's not broken. But it's slowing you down from achieving your goal. It's stopping you from getting to be where you really want to be. And you want to be with this Ten of Pentacles. Some of you want to bring money and success into your life. I think some of you are either overworked or you're maybe not rewarded for the efforts and the work that you do in the workplace. This can also be about needing to release burdens in order to bring greater value, greater solidity into your life, greater valued, certainly relationships as well. This can be about solid relationships, relationships that bring foundation to your life. And there's something that you can't really appreciate them while you're burdened, while you're where you're carrying weights. Now, this could be weights of the past, this could be carrying baggage of the past, but it might well be there's something to do with the family dynamic as well that is making you feel pressured, that is making you feel that you've got a lot on your plate. Yeah. Generally, the 10 of Wands is about understanding what is slowing you down, what these burdens are, because you're carrying them unnecessarily now. And if your goal is to bring more money, more value, and connect to solid relationships in your life, something is stopping you or getting in the way of doing that. And this is to do with the weight that you're carrying with you right now. And I think it's getting in the way of the new. And very much like that Signs card now, you're being guided by your intuition. The Two of Swords is when, you know, all this water that represents emotions and feelings in tarot, all this water represents you may be imbalanced emotionally, so you can't make a decision or choice. The Swords energy and the blindfold can link with our mind, our mental energy. You can't see your way forward in a situation. You can't think your way out of a situation right now. You can't get perspective on a situation in order to make a choice or a decision to release you from being stuck and stagnated. Maybe to do with carrying the weights of whatever this is, this 10 of Wands. This is where you need to trust your intuition, that moon energy. This is the moon in Libra. This is about finding balance. This is about choosing direction, making choices now. The answers are within. And it's soul energy. It is the divine guiding you forward to a new beginning. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful, powerful card. It is linked with divine energy. This could be on a basic level. This could be an opportunity to do with money and career. It can do with about somebody of value coming into your life as well, making a valued connection in some way that could link to this 10 of Pentacles, because something might have been getting in the way before, so maybe there is some connection that you're making. This can also be about the very beginnings, that when the work that you've been doing, the effort that you've been putting in, even though you've been burdened, even though at some point it's been too much for you, you know, but you've managed to carry those burdens, you've managed to do the work, you've been putting in all the effort that you can to bring positive change. It's saying that it's coming. Now, this is about having a plan, Aries, as well, to embrace the new. There is promise when the Ace of Pentacles arrives. It says there is opportunity here, potentially. There is something of value here. There is something that will bring foundation to your life. Very much connected to that 10 of Pentacles, whether it's to do with money, career, somebody of value coming into your life, could be in terms of your own self-value, self-worth as well, self-esteem. But either way, this promises growth. This promises success, tangible success. Can be linked with our homes, our property, our careers, our money, our self-esteem, our self-worth, our valued connections, our valued relationships. All of this can be the Ace of Pentacles, well, is Pentacles energy. And there's a message in that now is the time to embrace the laws of attraction. What you put into a situation is kind of what you get back with the Pentacles energy. So if you take steps to really bring this to fruition, there's promise of something that will bring tangible growth, tangible success in your life now, tangible value and foundation. But you have to make it happen. You have to have a plan. You have to have a strategy in how you're going to grow this seed card to bring real success to your life. But there is definitely a new opportunity, and it is a blessing given to you from the universe. A golden opportunity. So, powerful new beginning there, Aries. And it is about doing the practical steps, the practical effort, having a plan, doing the work to bring this to fruition, because there is a door to new horizons here, most definitely. So don't allow your demons to get the better of you. Don't allow yourself to remain stuck in negative energy. And this can be where we can be chained to negative energy. I think some of you have an opportunity to break free of a situation that has made you feel powerless for a period of time. Now, that could be in terms of relationships. This could be in relationships at work as well. It's not just limited to love. It could be to do with friends, family, the workplace. There's been some toxicity. But the devil card is an illusion. Nobody can really take your power. You know, at the end of it, we give our power to somebody, and the message is that the devil is an illusion. And I think some of you now have an opportunity to see through that an illusion. But it is about trusting your instincts in order to embrace the new and release yourself from the chains of whatever this devil energy is. This is about taking practical steps, doing the work, having a plan. This can be linked to, you know, if you're applying for mortgages, you know, getting the okay, you know, on getting the income that you need to buy a house. This can be to do with, you know, sending CVs off, doing the practical work to get job opportunities. This can be about, you know, doing networking events or something along those lines to make valued connections in your real tangible world that can bring opportunity into your life. All of this energy is the practical steps that you need to do to bring that Ace of Pentacles into your life. So it comes on the back of effort, hard work, having a plan, understanding what your end goal is and what you're working towards. And it's all to do with your fate and destiny. That's what the aces are, because this is the hand of God, the divine, the universe. Now, the Five of Pentacles, this is your challenge position, Aries. So the fives are basic energy for me. This is very much when you vocalize negativity, when you feel hard done to, and when you allow negativity to own you, that is what you get back. Like I said, for me, the Pentacles energy can sometimes be what you put into a situation is what you get back. And if you vocalize negativity and allow it to own you, that's what you just get. You just stay in that energy. That can be very much linked to that devil energy as well, that Saturnian energy that's linked to the devil, that keeps you exactly where you are. And as I say, it could be linked with the Ten of Wands as well. You have an opportunity to get perspective on whatever this situation is. If you've struggled financially, if you've struggled with your home or property, if you've struggled with foundational things like relationships, if something's been rocked in some way, this is about you stepping back and getting perspective. Understand what are the practical steps you need to take now to bring positive energy into your life. Because like I said, this is very much linked to the law of attraction. The positive energy, the positive effort that you put out there, you get back from the universe. And remember, the universe is here. It's the church. There's divine energy here. There is a lovely message of now is the time to get perspective, see the bigger picture, have a game plan in order to move away from this energy, because the fives only keep you insecure and unstable in tarot. And I think you're beginning to see that, and this is your challenge. You know, these are your challenges, Aries. The Seven of Cups, you see, this is your hopes, dreams and wishes just being out of reach because something's getting in the way. And I think what is getting in the way is whatever this devil energy is, your own limitations, your own boundaries, stopping you from moving forward. That could be to do with your emotions, that could be to do with your perspective, that could be to do with you feeling lack of worth, too much on your plate, so it's stopping you from moving forward. All of this kind of energy is designed to stop you from bringing the promise of your hopes, dreams and wishes coming to reality. And the beauty of the Seven of Cups is now is the time to make choices, because opportunity is here. There is opportunity here, and we know it is because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. There is definite opportunity being presented to you now that is a blessing from the universe. And it can be linked to your hopes, dreams and wishes because we have it in the advice from Spirit, the wish fulfillment card. Now is the time to connect within. Now is the time with that Cups energy, which is all about our emotions and our feelings, to trust our intuition, to make clear life choices, to guide us forward. Because I feel for some of you, there's progress to be made. The pages are the very beginnings of change. The very beginnings of bringing something new into your life. And I think it's because you're beginning to get perspective. You're beginning to get ownership of emotions that might have run wild. You're beginning to get them contained. The Page of Swords doesn't lead by his emotions. He has clarity. There's increasing clarity that's being given to you now that's allowing you to see perspective of situations and understand the steps that you need to take, the decisions that you need to make, the conversations you might need to have to bring this hope, the promise of this Venus in Scorpio energy. This is the Empress. This is the promise of something wonderful. Certainly to do with love and money, this is very favourable. But you have to make it a reality. And I think some of you are beginning to get clarity on the things that you need to do to bring that in. And this is the advice from Spirit. It follows exactly that path. Because we have the Libran energy here with the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Nine of Cups here. Now the Queen of Swords is somebody who has balance between the heart and the mind. And it allows her to make decisions, choices, speak her truth, have conversations that lead her towards success. This is where clear thinking is empowering and transformative. You can see the butterfly on her throne. She has clarity of mind, and therefore she understands how to bring success and transformative energies into her life for that reason. She is above the clouds. She has full clarity of her perspective. And there's a message here, Aries, that you have full clarity of a perspective if you choose. You understand when you don't allow your emotions to own you, when you don't allow that devil energy to make you feel small and powerless, that when you really have a plan, when you focus very much with the Ace of Pentacles energy, you can bring your hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. Now there might be something about seeing truths as well, truths of situations that allow you, that spur you on. Either way, this is a card of somebody who has made it happen. There isn't a divine energy here. This is somebody who has earned every single one of those cups, which is why it is on a shelf, a silk shelf, for everybody to see, on a trophy shelf, because he's saying, look at my achievement, look how far I've come, look at what I've worked to achieve, and I've made it happen, because the nines are about making it happen in your real life. Whatever this opportunity is, whatever this new beginning is, when you focus, when you channel your own practical capabilities, Aries, you can bring hopes, dreams, wishes to reality. That is your energy. And if you needed any other, confirmation of that, we have you, the Emperor. This is you. This is when you channel your power, your raw power. This is a card of Mars. This is your card, Aries card. And Mars, that Mars energy is pure energy, it's pure power. Somebody who uses that energy to construct, to bring expansion, to bring growth. They are fully aware of their own power and what they're capable of. And that's why he is the empire builder. That's why he is the conqueror. That's why he is the warrior, because he takes action and he's fully aware and completely confident in his own abilities to bring success into his life. And I don't say that lightly, because here's the staff of life, here's the orb which represents the world. He has the power to shape his life and his world. The world does not shape him. The world doesn't shape him. Powerful message. Now is the time to take action. Be who you truly are. With no apology for it, I have to say. Because this is you in all your glory, sitting on your throne, maybe regaining your throne, Aries. Having felt powerless before that. Yeah. And I think it's coming because you're becoming aware of your own potential and power. The Six of Wands is somebody who has conquered their challenges. They've overcome obstacles. And it would have been hard. It would have been an effort. It would have been challenging. It would have been draining. This is somebody who has conquered a challenge, an obstacle, and come through the other side of a situation, claiming a victory, claiming some success. And with that, there's a realization of their own power and potential. And that's why this six is at the heart center of the Tree of Life. The structure that the tarot is structured around, the Tree of Life. because it is where you're beginning to open up to new possibilities, because you're becoming aware of what you're capable of. And that is allowing you to make progress, make decisions, see truths, get clarity, because you're connecting to self. The big message, Aries, here is allow yourself to connect to who you truly are, to bring those hopes, dreams and wishes to reality. You have to allow something to die. You have to allow something to end. This is a big ending here. It's a major arcana. There is something that is holding you back, and I think it's linking with this Ten of Wands energy. What is burdening you now? What is old baggage that does not serve you anymore, that needs to burn away? This is like burning away an old skin and revealing the new underneath, because that sun is beginning to rise in the distance, and that's you. This is the Phoenix Rising card, the card of Scorpio, the card of renewal, rebirth, rising from the ashes, rising from the old remnants of things that you don't need in your life now, and rising very lightly in the true light that you have. And there's transformation here. This is a card of Pluto, the card of death, destruction, transformation, rebirth, and it's all yours, Aries. Allow yourself to be reborn in your own light. Reconnect to who you truly are. There's white in this picture. There's purifying energy, but it's also alchemical as well, because it's transformative. Yeah. And when you do connect to who you are, my goodness, there's no stopping you. This is you just claiming it, bringing positive change, feeling the change, feeling progress, green light to go, going for what you want now. And I think being led by your passions, taking action, just in the moment, going for it, Aries, because that is the Knight of Wands. Fast progress leads to, you know, on the path to success and achievement. Beautiful. So I'm going to pull an Aries card. So I'm going to pull a fairy card even, Aries. We can call them Aries cards if you want. Okay. I'm going to pull one more. Oh, that flipped over. Okay, Aries. We have purity. Always trust the purity in your heart. Look inside your heart and within you. Look inside your heart, and within it you will find the answer to your question, yeah. And I think that connects to this card as well, because it's moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm your emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And obviously the moon energy is very much connecting to your intuition, which again is divine energy. Trust the signs, because there's new growth here. There's new growth here. There's an optimistic time ahead for some of you. The sun in tarot represents success, accomplishment, celebration, joy, happy times ahead. Because it's all part of the divine plan. And remember, the sun is that divine energy. Powerful reading, Aries. Powerful reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.